I mean, we were playing
the day before.
three or four nights a week. So
Yeah.
we were seeing each other
like
every
turkey.
day.
I just like went through withdrawal, like cold turkey. I just put the last cigarette down, and I have not picked it back up. So my nerves is bad, and I'm super excited to hit this cigarette right now.
We come to see the music, and we come to enjoy the music here. But it's so many more people it takes to bring the music. And by walking in the door here and seeing all the other people, it just made sense to me that more money needed to go to the gig work.
Yeah, the FunkyUncle.Live, man, they're helping a lot of people. I really love what they're doing. It's great, man. They've helped me, man. I was actually behind on a lot of my bills coming up because of the pandemic. I was behind on my car insurance and my car note and stuff like that, rent and things of that nature.
Are here for a lovely Wednesday night of the Funky Uncle Live here at the Howlin Wolf. We are so happy that you are here with us. We know that we've got folks still watching from home all over the country, but we have got something very special. We've been saying that we were bringing the music to you until you could come to us, and guess what? You can finally do that. You can come down to the Howlin Wolf. Tickets are only $10. Only $10, and every bit of it goes into our Funk Fund right here at the Howlin Wolf on South Peters Street, 907 South Peters. Wow, what an incredible holiday season we've been having. We've got a lot to be thankful for. One of the things we are most thankful for is that you, our listeners and our viewers, have helped us in the last 88 weeks be able to raise over $500,000. Actually, I have that number right here, $568,000. And every bit of that has gone out to musicians and gig workers to help them get through the crisis that we have all been going through during COVID. Yes, live music is back in the clubs with restrictions, but yes, they still have so much catching up to do. We were not able to perform for such a long time, and they're our heartbeat. I mean, come on, folks, you gotta help. Y'all are gonna get sick and tired of hearing it, but you know what makes you more sick and tired is to not be able to pay your bills like the musicians and the gig workers. So I'm gonna ask you to text FUNK to 36413. I'm going to ask you to click on our website, FunkyUncle.Live, FunkyUncle.Live, and there's many different ways you can help, such as bidding on the Frenchy Painting. We're going to talk more about that. I want to talk a little bit about the music tonight. Mike Doussan has been in my heart for a long time, since he was 18 years old. You remember that? Back when he wore shoes. That's a long time ago. I know. And when we started talking about bands to play, Mike was first on my list. And Mike, we talked about this a little bit earlier. He took off. He went on a trip. He was not available yet, but as soon as we could get him in, we got him in. And it's Mike Doussan and company, and boy, the company he keeps. That's some pretty good company up there. I can't wait to hear it. I can wait long enough to do one thing, though, and you know what that is? I need you to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
County, where we're hidden from the world. Don't think twice about it, you can be my country girl, my country girl. But it doesn't chop with ease. It only makes you stronger if it drops you to your knees. Take me back to Carson County, where flowers bloom along the road. And I could never doubt it, there is nothing that I'm owed, that I'm owed. Just north of the border, that the river carved in stone. And I can't just ignore her, her touch chills me to the bone. Take me back to Carson County, where the earth became my bride. Searched and now we found her, the beauty cannot be denied. Carson County, where we're hidden from from the world. And don't think twice about it, you can be my country girl. 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 Grounded by anxiety, wondering about the place I could be without this inside of me, without this inside of me. My head travels every day, it seems. Must just like to see new things, so I'll go and give it wings. So I'll go and give it wings, and I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, looking for a better day. And I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, looking for a better day. And I'll think of yesteryears, long before I knew my fears, long before I shed those tears, long, long before I shed those tears. And I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, looking for a better day. And I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, looking for a better day. End up talking to myself, getting lost in the records on my shelf as I thumb through the life of somebody else. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. Then I'll fly away, then I'll fly away, then I'll fly away, looking for a better day. And I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, hey, and I'll fly away, looking for a better day. And I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, hey, and I'll fly away, looking for a better day. And I'll fly away, and I'll fly away, hey, and I'll fly away, looking for a better day. Thank y'all so much. All right. All right, we're having some monitor issues up here. We're going to tilt this one in right here. I can hear myself just fine because our band stage volume is so respectful. It's an old song called Move On Up. Most people speak out of jealousy. Why can't we speak of prosperity? If we can all open our hearts and open our minds, the time we live could be a better time. Stop the killing and pave the way for our children to have a brighter day. Teach them how to be strong and how to love. And in adversity to rise above. You got to move on up, move on in. We got some time to change this world we're living in. Move on in. We got some time to change this crazy world. Move on in. We got some time to change this world we're living in. Move on in. We got some time. Schools all overrun with violence. Murderers walk the streets because the witnesses are silent. Police brutality, excessive force. We raise our fists against our brothers with no remorse. And these are all things that we could change once we realize we are one and the same. Educate our young and heed the wise. We can change this world we're living in. Move on in. We got some time to change this crazy world. Move on in. We got some time to change this world we're living in. Move on in. We got some time. some time to change this world we're living in. Move on in. Yeah, we got some time to change this crazy world. Move on in. Yeah, we got some time to change this world we're living in. Move on in. Yeah, we got some time.
Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, nothing does my heart better than to see our musicians playing again. But like I said, we've got a lot of catching up to do. And for every band that was out of work during these last, year and a half, every sound guy, our lighting guys, our video techs, our camera operators, our doormen, our bartenders, our barbacks, drum techs, guitar techs. Jamal, I know you don't know what a drum tech is because you schlep all your drums in here yourself. But some of those guys do have one and they aren't working, and it's a shame. They are getting back slowly, but they still need your help. Over 88 weeks, we have managed to raise over $500,000, but every bit of that, 100% in, 100% of that goes out. We have been able to help over, let's see what that number is, 713 musicians and gig workers. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. It does. Like I said, though, that $500,000 isn't sitting in a bank account somewhere. It has gone out to help all of the musicians and the gig workers stay afloat during this time. I told you earlier, I know you're going to get sick of hearing it, but it's what has to happen until we are truly back on our feet again. One of the ways that you can support, you can text FUNK to 36413, or you can go to the website. And when you go to the website, I want you to take a look at the Frenchy section. Frenchy is an amazing artist who has been here each and every week painting a live event painting that you can bid on. Those of you who know about Frenchy know that it is so amazing to be able to purchase one of these, and every bit of it goes to this a worthy cause. So don't forget to look at that. We've got Frenchy paintings that are still available. As a matter of fact, right here behind me is the Kevin and the Blues Groovers. It's right over here behind me. I'll move out of the way in a little bit, and you can get a look at that. That is the only original that is still available right now. And, of course, tonight's painting, right now, it is our sketches. Frenchy, I always say that I can hear the music when I look at your painting. And I think that sums it up, doesn't it? I really do. So you can look on our website and go to the Funky Shop, where we've got merchandise. We've got hats, shirts, sweatshirts, socks, mugs, all the good stuff that you want. And you know, it is that holiday gift giving time. All you got to do is go to the Funky Shop and buy some merch. That helps. Lots of ways to help. Just like our sponsors on the website, you'll see Become a Sponsor. And on the website, you can become a sponsor like Faubourg Private Wealth. Faubourg Private Wealth has been a sponsor for us in quite a while. Weeks and weeks, and we need more sponsors. Thank you so much. We have a partnership with Where You At Magazine, and of course here with the Howlin Wolf. So don't forget to check out our website. Do that before you move the coffee table and start dancing, or maybe you can dance on the coffee table. I don't care. Just text FUNK to 36413. Make that donation. Before you do anything else, though, I need you to do one thing. I need you to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Hard times between you and me, yeah, yeah. I once was blind, but now I see so well. And hard times have taken their toll on me. I think it's our time I start to roll on down. These hard times I believe. These hard times I believe. I said, I believed in miracles. I believed everything was alright. And I believed that the sun would shine every morning, the moon at night. And I believed in the spiritual to provide our guiding light. I believe in myself and I seem to be doing fine. Hey. I believe that sun would shine every morning, moon at night. And I believe in a spiritual to provide our God in life. And I believe in myself and I seem to be doing fine. I believe. Still I believe. Still I believe. Still I believe. Lord, you know I thought it was over. understand. Some find luck in a four-leaf clover, and others need a helping hand. Your burden's feeling lighter. Breaking free from all your hell. Your soul is shining brighter. You learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. Lord, it's just a bruise, it's not broken. The scars remain to wear your pain. And actions outshine all that is spoken. A lesson learned is knowledge gained. Your burden's feeling lighter. Breaking free from all your hell. Your soul is shining brighter. You learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. You learn to forgive yourself. Well, it's hard for me to sit here, watch you do the things you do. It's hard for me to sit here, watch you struggle on through. It's hard for me to sit here, watch you hurt the ones you love. It's hard for me to sit here. Lady, it's hard for you to realize the way your living's killing you. It's hard for you to realize that your spirit can't shine through. It's hard for you to realize the definition of a friend. It's hard for you to realize it ain't all about you. It ain't all about you. It ain't all about you. It ain't all. Well, it's easy for the sun to shine, not so easy being free. It's easy to escape the pain, not so easy to feel. It's easy telling distant lies, not so easy telling me. It's hard to lose a friend who can't see. It ain't all about you. It ain't all about you. It ain't all. time to make things alright. We'll take some time to make things alright. We'll take some time to make things alright. Take some time to make things alright. Take some time to make things alright.
Oh, man. I know one thing. This old woman is out of practice. Out of practice. Y'all got me dancing. You got me moving. You got me grooving. And I know you are at home because I just heard you step through your coffee table. But I told you should have moved it. Told you should have moved it. We are here live from the Funky Uncle. I'm Leslie Cooper, and I'm so happy to have you here tonight with us. We've got people in the room. Let me hear you. Yeah. Oh, the sweet, sweet sound of an audience. I love it. We've been saying we're going to bring the music to you until you can come to us, and now you can do that at the Howlin Wolf each and every week. Let's talk about Frenchy. Let's take a look over there at Frenchy at the painting. He's added color now. Oh, my God. It's just absolutely amazing. And what he's got going on over there is just, it's pure passion. Frenchy's given us a painting each and every week for us to auction off. And those of you who own a Frenchy know how special that this can be. So be sure and check out the website. You can also buy prints of all of the other ones that we've done. You don't have to have an original. It's a wonderful thing to own, but you can buy a print of all of those paintings, 88 weeks of paintings that we have had. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. You can become a funky cousin, because we've all got that funky uncle, the one that showed up last week at Thanksgiving and made stuff really interesting, right? Well, to become a funky cousin, all you have to do is to text FUNK to 36413. And then you're going to see where you can click on a one-time donation or a recurring donation. And if you click on that recurring donation, it can be for as little as $1 a month. It can be for as much as your little heart desires. But if you text and become a recurring donor of $13.13 a month, you become a funky cousin. You get one free piece of apparel from our funky shop. You get a discount in the funky shop, which is going to come in handy when it comes to our holiday purchasing. And you can check out all the paintings and the prints. Discounts are a wonderful thing. So become a funky cousin. It's a cool thing to do. Don't we all need more family? I think we do. Family that we choose is really, really cool, right? Sponsors, Faubourg Private Wealth, thank you again. Howlin Wolf, thank you for having us here. And a partnership with Where You At Magazine lets you know what we've got going on each and every time. So I'm ready to hear some more music. I know we've got some more. I'm so excited. I'm going to get a water and maybe a drink. And no, I'm just going to get a cocktail and dance around out there in front. Y'all consider coming in and seeing this live. In the meantime, what you got to do, y'all know. Help me out. What are we doing? Wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Like the waves crash on the northern shore, let your love flow over me. When the tide rolls out, leaves me wanting more, let your love flow over me. Like a desert rose stands tall to heat, let your love flow over me. With the burning flame, you call my name, your love shall set me free. Beneath the waterfall, such a sight to see, let your love flow over me. Like an eagle flies over land and sea, let your love flow over me. Like a wildflower living in the crack of the street, let your love flow over me. Your ring of fire sparks my desire, your love shall set me free. Storm in the afternoon, let your love flow over me. Like a light that shone from the flower moon, let your love flow over me. Like a star that shoots for all the world to swoon, let your love flow over me. In the dark of the night, you shine your light, your love shall set me free. Now all is quiet, it's time to rest, let your love flow over me. It's dark out there where the wild ones nest, let your love flow over me. And when the cold winds blow, cover up my chest, let your love flow over me. If love burns to ash, hope not too fast, your love shall set me free. Afternoon, let your love flow over me. Like the light that shone from the flower moon, let your love flow over me. Like a star that shoots for all the world to swoon, let your love flow over me. In the dark of night, you shine your light, your love shall set me free. Now all is quiet, it's time to rest, let your love flow over me. It's dark out there where the wild things miss, let your love flow over me. It's cold outside, cover up my chest, let your love flow over me. Love burns to ash, hope not too fast, your love shall set me free. Love burns to ash, hope not too fast, your love shall set me free.
Thank you, Rory. I don't want to waste too much time talking, but thank all of you for coming out and supporting the Funky Uncle. Thank all of you at home who've been continuing to support the Funky Uncle for almost 2 years now, it seems, huh? How long has it been? Yeah, you're right. Thank y'all all so much. We got some more music for you. Lord, I've been here before. I pray you could tell me what it is you're looking for. Smile for a minute, you cry for the next. I've been a bit confused, Lord, I must confess. Thunder and lightning, water and fire, the balance among us is all that I desire. Just a little give and take, just a little push and pull. I just want to feel your love
is you that I've let in. Must be a reason, maybe the moon. Lord, I'm choking up and I need some air, so would you just let me breathe? Just let me breathe like I tried to do before. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe. I can't ask you anymore. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe like I tried to do before. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe. A constant reminder where I've been, all the people that I've known, but it is you that I've let in. Must be a reason, maybe the moon. Lord, I'm choking up and I need some air, so let me breathe like I tried to do before. Breathe. Just let me breathe like I ask you anymore. Breathe. Just let me breathe like I tried to do before. Just let me breathe. My soul, it has been compromised. Never saw till I opened my eyes that the devil is in the dollar signs I wake up for every day. I'm chasing things that are not real. It's making me too numb to feel. It's time to strike up a new deal and head the other way. Up to the moon, a child he learns from every move, so be careful on your way. I've seen these crossroads once before, and I made the leap forward to be blinded by another whore. Stand here once again. I'm gonna break these walls and watch them crumble down. Gonna pack my things and head on out of town. Gonna leave my heavy burden far behind, and I ain't gonna stop till I find my peace of mind. Futures unknown. One step forward is one step home. And no more cage, this bird has flown. He's coming home to stay.
Gonna leave my heavy burden far behind. Lane, I ain't gonna stop till I find my peace of mind. No, I ain't gonna stop till I find my peace of mind. Lane, I ain't gonna stop till I find my peace of mind.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know how you can find a peace of mind? That's by helping these musicians and the gig workers that give you so much joy. I don't want to sit here and cry in front of you, but I almost am, because having this music available to us again has just been, it's more than I could have asked for. It's more than I can ask for, except for your donations so that we can keep it going, so that we can keep these musicians supported and our gig workers supported. It's so important. It's so important because New Orleans also, you know, we had the 1-2 sucker punch. We had COVID, and then we had Hurricane Ida. And it really made us have to step back for a moment. Then we had all of these festivals ripped out from under us, and that was a huge blow to our music community. But we are here, 88 weeks. 88 weeks we've been doing this. I hate that we've had to do it for 88 weeks. I know hate's a strong word, but I do. I hate that we've had to do this for 88 weeks. But with the kind generosity of folks like you, we've been able to keep some of our musicians and our gig workers afloat, and we are not done yet. Like I said, we're going to bring the music to you till you can come to us. And here you are, right? Let me hear you over there. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't that look good out there from the bandstand? Seeing people in front of you? Yeah,
Beautiful people out there.
Frenchy has done an amazing job. We've got folks looking at it over here. That is such an amazing painting, Frenchy. This one is available, and you can go to the website, FunkyUncle.Live, and bid on that painting. If you have trouble getting to that link, just send us a note. There's a contact button there. We will make sure that you can get a chance to bid on that. You can also purchase this one that is still available here behind me. It's hanging out on the front porch. It is. Kevin and the Blues Groovers. That was a fun night. That was our first night here at the Howlin Wolf, and we want to thank them so much for having us here. Don't forget to go to the Funky Shop. You can support us by buying merchandise, buying tickets to future shows, or bidding on the Frenchy painting, or just buying some merch. Come on, folks. You can make this happen. Let's make their world a little bit better, because God knows they make our world a lot better. I want to thank Faubourg Private Wealth one more time. And would you like to take an opportunity? I'm going to ask you for one more. I'm going to ask you for one more song. But would you like to take an opportunity and tell us who you're playing with?
Certainly. I love these guys.
Rurik, meet Dave. Dave, meet Rurik. Jamal, this is Mike. Mike. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt you. Jamal, is that a Zulu sweater I see you in?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, all hail Zulu. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. Now, introduce the band, not to each other.
I thought you just did. Anyway, Rurik Noonan right here on the fiddle.
Yeah.
Mr. Dave Pomelo, David James Pomelo on the bass guitar.
He's not on Facebook. Davy James.
Every 6 months he leaves Facebook.
Busta.
Right behind me right here, Mr. Jamal Watson on the drums and toys and things. The only thing better than playing music with these guys is being friends with these guys, and that's what makes this so special. And in my opinion, that's the definition of success, when you get to do what you love, surrounded by the people you love. So if anybody out there needs a little perspective change, Here's a little something for you.
One more?
One more.
Will you tell them what they need to do?
You need to go out there and love each other.
Yeah.
And
wash
Wash your hands and stomp your feet.
nothing they explain. Like a diesel train, you better not be there when it rolls over. When that train rolls in, won't know where it's been. Got to try and see a little further. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. 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 I said, Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. I said, Lord, I said, Lord, I said, Lord, 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 you can see
Yes, yes. All right. Oh my goodness. We are going to bring Mike over here in a minute and we're going to do an interview. And if you missed any of tonight's show or any of our other shows, you can go back to the FunkyUncle.Live. You can watch on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Be sure and subscribe to us on YouTube so we'll get you that information that you need when it comes to knowing what we've got going on. Speaking of knowing what we've got coming on, folks, we're going to do an interview in just a second, and you're going to get all of Michael's secrets, all of them, like where he shops for shoes and all kind of good stuff like that. So, anyway, sorry about that. I digress. Don't forget, next week, when we've started all of this, the Howlin Wolf was like, we love to have you here. We're so happy about it. The only thing is that they have something here next week. So we're going to go to Buffa's. Buffa's has been around since 1939, and there is going to be the Professor Longhair tribute with Tom Worrell. We've got, I know that's going to be a killer show. Tom Worrell, John Foles, Reggie Scanlon, Eddie Christmas, Lionel Batiste Jr., Stinky, and am I missing somebody? Tom, John, no, I think I got them all. But yeah, that's going to be next week at Buffa's. Buffa's is a little bit smaller than we are. Therefore, it's going to be a limited number of tickets, and you don't want to miss that one. You really don't. Hey, Mike, come on out here. Come sit on the porch and talk to Mama. Don't forget, the Frenchy painting is still for sale. Frenchy's going to bring it over here and let us look at it in a minute. All right, y'all, I went shoe shopping. Shopping with Mike. So what you think? I think he made a good suggestion.
We need to go get our nails done together.
I know. I know these are nice.
It's been a long time since I've had
we need to
a
do
good
that.
pedicure.
Oh goodness. First of all, I have to thank you so much for doing this.
Well, thank you for having us. This is a thrill.
I meant everywhere when I said, "Oh, look at that! Look at that!" Are y'all getting this over here? This painting? Isn't that incredible? And I say when I see a Frenchy, I hear the music. I hear the music, and it's wow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Leslie Cooper is speechless. She doesn't have words. That doesn't happen often, does it, Mike?
It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen at all. And,
Dave doesn't
man,
believe
it's great to sit here right next to this Frenchy. I've been seeing Frenchy Painting, being the subject of Frenchy Painting for over a decade now, and watching the evolution is really something special.
If you want to hold that, you can.
It's
if
beautiful.
It's not in a good spot for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
First
Let's
time
do
with
that.
a microphone?
Yeah. Yeah. You know how to use that, right?
Yeah. This thing working?
Is it on? I won't pop it because you did it. He did it. That was
Sorry, that was me.
That
My
was
fault.
Mike. So let's talk a little bit. First of all, what I said in the beginning of the show, I met you when you were 18 years old. You were
I was a little bit older than that. I was in my early 20s.
Early 20s?
Yeah, because it was on the West Bank.
It was on the West Bank.
I didn't get over to Algiers Point until I was 20.
Okay.
So
it was with
very
Jack
early on.
Fine.
So you weren't very far off.
I was close. I was close. It was. I was 18. That's what it was. No.
That's it. Exactly.
So
Jack Fine was 25.
Yes, and then some, and we lost him just recently. But you were coming in and sitting in and playing traditional jazz, and do you remember any of those tunes?
Oh, of course. I had never heard them before, and I probably never played them again after that.
Oh, no. Well, you asked me one day, you said, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to dig in, to make it happen? And I believe my advice to you was play with everybody.
Yeah.
And now, look at where you are, and everybody wants to play with you. Do you give young musicians a chance to pick up a little bit, to absorb some of your knowledge?
Well, I know you know my son August. He's going to be 10 on Saturday, and so he's a drummer. My son Killian's a drummer. August's friend Jude is an amazing guitar player, 10 years old, shredder. They played with me at the festival last weekend. The only reason they're not here tonight is because they have band rehearsal for their own band.
They got a gig.
But yeah, I teach lessons. I was welcomed into the New Orleans music community with such open arms by guys like Mike Hood and Sam Price and Eric Lindell and Walter Wolfman Washington and these musicians, Juice, Dave Jordan and Juice. They were the only band that I would sit in with that would let me play original songs. They learned my music so I could sit in with them and they could play my songs.
Right.
And that's essentially what led to my first gig, you know? And so it was an education, a very unique education in music. Spending time with all of these different players and learning from them and getting the opportunity to play with people that were a whole lot better than me.
And that raises the bar for you.
Yeah, I've always said that I want to be the weakest link in my band.
Surround yourself by wonderful musicians, and it'll make it so much better. So let's talk about the last 20 months. COVID hit April or March of 2020.
Right.
It hit hard, and musicians had the rug pulled out from under them, and some people found new jobs, some people found new skills, Some people just they wrote a lot. They quarantined. They held in, but you did something that was really pretty cool. Where did you go? What did you do last summer?
Well, we started out. I want to say that Rurik and I were one of the first bands to live stream when we realized that this was happening. Not that I want that credit or anything, but it was like we were
in the early bunch. You were definitely in the early bunch.
Within a week of shutdown, we were like March 17th was Rurik's birthday. We were doing a show on our porch. I think the shutdown was March 14th.
It was the 17th. It was that night of the 17th. I remember that.
Well, we couldn't let anything stop us, you know, and so we had to just adapt and change the surroundings. And so we did the live streaming for a couple of months, and with the support of everybody watching, we were able to continue making a living. So we're very grateful for that. And then I had a summer tour cancel. It was like 60 days on the road cancel. And then so we went and bought a pop-up camper and just started traveling and doing outdoor shows at vineyards, campgrounds, farms.
We who?
Huh?
We who?
We, my wife and my youngest son, August. And so we did that the first COVID summer. We did 38 days. And I'd like to say that we were a whole lot safer than staying here in New Orleans, because New Orleans was a hot spot for a long time. And then we did it again this last summer. We did 65 days, went all out west up to some of the most northern parts of Washington all the way down, and playing music, exploring, sharing what I was getting on the road alone with the people I love the most. It makes all the difference. So it was, my wife and I have always been really supportive of each other, but there was still an imbalance when I was touring with bands and all that stuff, because I was out there having a good time and she was at home taking care of all
mama.
the kids.
And loving it, but still it's
so
tough.
When we made the shift during the pandemic to get the camper and start traveling together, and it really just, it changed everything.
And you renewed your wedding vows while you were out on the road. I
did.
saw it.
And you know, I mean, it was so spontaneous, because we were at a spot in the trip where we were like, okay, where are we going next? And we looked at the map and we're like, well, Las Vegas is right there. Jimmy Carpenter's in Las Vegas. Let's call it Jimmy Carpenter. And so we called Jimmy Carpenter. He has a little back house, a little casita that was open. And so we parked the camper for a few days, stayed in Jimmy's casita, and
I thought you said casino. It's like, got a casino in the backyard.
We ended up going to the Little White Wedding Chapel and tying the knot for our 10-year anniversary. So yeah, we renewed the vows.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you made the best of it.
Oh,
you made
course.
the best of it. But
yeah, we're pretty good at dealing with outside forces, you know, and so we just got to adapt and change. And
I think I've heard the word adapt every week that we have done this, and that's what New Orleans musicians and gig workers do. Is we adapt. We always adapt, and those, some of them are stronger at it than others. And I have to say right now, you are at the height. You are on fire.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I'm so proud of that. I've loved watching you over the last 20-something, almost 20 years now. I'm trying to remember what it was, like 8, so anyway, close to 20 years. We'll call it 20 years anyway.
It was the early 2000s for sure.
Wow. And watching you grow, watching you adapt, and watching what you've shared with the people. I think your music really, really touches the soul of so many people. Tell me a little bit about your writing process.
Well, I try to be as honest about my life experience as I can. I think because the one thing that ties us together as humans is emotion, you know? And none of us have the same experiences in life. And so, but I figure if I can write about the emotions attached to the experience, then other people can relate to that because they may have had something different happen or experiencing, something completely different, but that same emotion was attached to that experience. And so I think that's the bond that ties us all together, and I think that's one of the most important things that I can do with my music is create that common ground, create that. Not everybody's able to put into words what they're feeling when they're going through hard times or struggles, and so when you're able to listen to something that, hey, I feel that way, it makes a difference, and it helps, hopefully helps people through whatever they're going through.
That's a wonderful way to look at it, because we always say that music is the universal language, but it's really emotion. Everybody loves, everybody cries, everybody is happy, everybody is sad, everybody has all of those wonderful. You get angry, you write a song.
No matter where you're from, what religion you believe in, or we all celebrate our successes, we all mourn our losses, and so that's it.
So what do you think about things like the Funky Uncle that's been out there to help? There's a lot of people that have been trying to help a lot of people, but the Funky Uncle has I'm very proud of what we've done.
And you should be. The Funky Uncle, it started out just like so many other things started out like, hey, what can we do? What can we do? And the fact that you're still here doing it, you've raised over $500,000. And
given away over
$500,000 to just under 1,000 recipients, or somewhere close
713.
to 713 recipients, who I'm sure are extremely grateful. I'm happy to be a part of it, and hopefully we raise some money tonight. I don't know.
I hope so too. You've got time. You've still got time.
The Funky Uncle, yeah, you still have time. Get on there, donate the money. Tell them how to do it, Leslie.
Tell them how to do it.
Tell them how to do it.
Text FUNK to 36413 or go to FunkyUncle.Live. There's lots of buttons there. Donate, bid on the Frenchy Painting, buy a piece of merchandise, buy an old print. But, get out there, support our musicians. We're here, buy tickets to future shows. We've got the Professor Longhair tribute next week. Like I said, a very intimate show. There won't be a lot of tickets, but we'll make room for you. You call me up. We'll squeeze you in, all right? The next week, back here, the start of a long run here. It's Freddie Blue and the Friendship Circle. If you like Grateful Dead, you like Bob Dylan, you like some original New Orleans musicians, they do a lot of. It's a fun show. That's going to be in 2 weeks on the 15th, and it doesn't stop there. We've got some big surprises coming. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to raise some more money. If you will help us out, please. You're going to get tired of me asking about it. People think, oh, I went to this club last week and that club last week, and I went to the theater and I did this and I did that. And that's great. Please do so. But remember, it's been a long run. We got a lot of catching up to do. And with folks that come in here like you and your band and your great friends and musical friends, we're going to keep this rolling. I hope so. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, you know what I need them to do. Would you look into that camera and tell them that?
Wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Thank you, everybody. We'll be back next week. Mike Doussan and company.
Yeah, you're right.
Feel good music. I've been told